Okay, everybody, Super Jackster 1 here now. It's time for a DVD and Blu-ray update for today, November 15th, 2016. I got a total of 6 items. I got 5 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. The DVD isn't Disney, while 4 of the Blu-rays aren't Disney, while one of them is Disney. So we're going to do these. So, we're gonna start with the DVD first. I got the DVD at Walmart in North Coast Island this past Friday. I got in the $3.74 bin, so it was a good deal. This is the DVD of the Iron Giant. This is called the Signature Edition. It turns out this Signature Edition, actually, this came out back in September. Also, for some reason, it ended up in the $3.74 bin. It says a Brad Bird film, because we know this film was directed by Brad Bird. He also directed 2 Pixar films. He directed The Incredibles and Ratatouille. He's also currently directing The Incredibles 2, which we know that's coming out in June 2018. I'm there day one. I've never seen The Iron Giant, but I hope to give this film a watch. I've heard it's really good, though. I've heard good things about it. Here's the spine. The back says, an instant classic is stated by Joe Morgenstein of the Wall Street Journal. Most features got feature-length audio commentary by director Brad Bird, head of animation Tony Fusel, story department head Jeff Lynch, and Giant Animation Supervisor Steve Markowski. The Making of the Iron Giant, hosted by Vin Diesel, and feature interviews with the cast and the crew, deleted scenes, including original opening sequences and featurettes that give you a look inside into the score, character design, storyboards, and animation, motion gallery, theatrical trailers, and more. There's 2 cuts, the theatrical version and the Signature Edition. Seems that the Signature Edition is only longer by like 3 minutes. Anyway, see, we got an eco case right there, and here's the disc, which has artwork. I'll have to take a look at the Iron Giant. If you've seen it, tell me what you think. Okay, the next 2 Blu-rays I got at Newbury Comics in Warwick, Rhode Island, back in this past Saturday. The first one we got the Blu-ray and DVD and digital HD combo pack of Godzilla. It says an epic showdown stated by Matthew Casel of the New York Observer. I've seen pieces of this movie. I've seen like the first half hour, and the movie is good so far. I wanted to see this movie in theaters when it came out back in 2014, but I never got the chance to. It's not because I'm into Godzilla or anything. The reason why I want to do this is because somebody I know, he's an actor, C.J. Adams, actually has a small role in this. He appears at the beginning of the movie. He plays the kid version of the main character, Brody, because there's a part at the beginning where he's actually a kid, and the kid is played by C.J. Adams. As I said, I know C.J. Adams. He goes to my church, and he also goes to my school. He was also in The Odd Life of Timothy Green, as we all know. Yeah, he's a friend of my sister's, so yeah, I know. Yes, I do know a real-life actor. Yeah, but I'll have to give the rest of this film a watch. Here's the spine. In the back it says, this is what Godzilla fans have been waiting for, stated by Tony Hicks of St. Joe's Mercury News. Plus features discover explosion, new evidence not contained in the film that unravels the massive cover-up to keep Godzilla's existence a secret in, Operation Lucky Dragon, Monarch, the MUTO file, the Godzilla revelation, plus get the lowdown on this energy monster and Godzilla force of nature, and more. So you can see, we got this digital copy code, and since this is a Warner Brothers Blu-ray, there's no artwork. Here's the Blu-ray disc, and here's the DVD disc. Still, Godzilla, I'll have to give the rest of this film a watch. So far, I'm liking it so far. Okay, the next one I also got in Newbury. This is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And we know, as you know, I do have the first Terminator on Blu-ray. And now I got the second one. This is a very, very good sequel. This is one of the rare sequels that lives up to its predecessor. I almost like this movie. I think I almost like this movie. I almost like it a little bit, almost more than the first Terminator. I'm still debating about which one I like better. I think it's most likely this one I like better. Anyways, you can see, here's the spine. In the back, there's no critic review on the back though. Yep, this is a great sequel from 1991. As we know, this was the very last Terminator movie to be directed by James Cameron. Because I still have to get Terminator 3. I also got to get Terminator 4 and then Terminator Genesis. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to open this Blu-ray up. See, we got this Blu-ray thing, and there's some artwork right here. And here's the disc, which has artwork of the Terminator, who in the movies we know is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And unlike, starting with this movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator is actually the good guy. Because we know in the first movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator, he was the movie's villain. While here, he is the good guy. Because we know there's another villain out there who's there to kill John Connor. But still, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, very, very good sequel. Okay, the next one I got at Walmart, North Carolina. I got it back in mid-October, and this was a blind buy. This is my first blind buy. I just randomly picked this up, but I did watch the movie I blind bought, and it was good. This is the extended edition Blu-ray of The Martian, and it says includes both the theatrical version and extended cut of the film. Includes 10 extra minutes of unseen footage and hours of new bonus content. Yep, this is my first blind buy. I was at Walmart back in mid-October, and I was just looking through the movies. I couldn't find anything that caught my interest, and then I just randomly picked up this movie. Like, I had saw it, I had heard good things about it, so I decided, you know what, I'll just pick it up. It cost like $20, so I got it. And I blind bought the movie, and I've seen the movie. It's really, really good. This is a great movie. Ridley Scott is the movie's director. He's one of my favorite directors. Sorry. Yeah. So far, when I've seen the movie, I've only watched the theatrical cut. I have not seen the extended version yet, but I'll try and see it soon. But Matt Damon, he does a great job. This is a great, great movie. Anyways, you can see here's the spine. In the back it says, the best movie on this or any other Planet Steve by Pete Heyman of Deadline. Yeah, we know this is based on the book of the same name. Most series got a theatrical and extended cut audio commentary by director Ridley Scott, Drew Goddard, and Andy Weir. The Long Way Home, Making the Martian, Dare Mighty Things, NASA's Journey to Mars, The Journey to Mars 101, NASA's Journey to Mars, The Journey to Mars 101, Living on Mars and Beyond, The Journey to Mars 101, Why Science Fiction Inspired Me, Deleted Scenes, A Gag Reel, Rs 3 Refocus, 5 Rs missions videos, and more. Anyways, you can see here's disc 1, which has the movie, which includes the theatrical and the extended cut. And here's disc 2 with the bonus features. Yeah, if you haven't seen The Martian, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. No. Okay, the next Blu-ray I also got at Walmart, but I got it at one in Plymouth, New Hampshire, because about like a week and a half ago, it was about around the weekend, November 5th, I think. Yeah, it was it was November. Yeah, it was on November 5th, Saturday, over a week and a half ago. I went up to Plymouth State University, and I went and visited my sister Bridget. This is her last year there. I went to a Walmart store, was there, and I got this Blu-ray for about $10. This is a special I never owned an official copy of, but now I do. Yep, this is the 50th anniversary deluxe edition of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas Blu-ray. And this is the 50th anniversary, although the slipcover says 50th anniversary, even though the slipcover was actually put on copies last year when the special was turning 49. Although the case, the Blu-ray case and the actual Blu-ray disc is actually the 2009 Blu-ray. So they just add this nice slipcover. Yeah, I got this for only $10. And we know this is like, Chuck Jones's animated masterpiece. Anyway, yeah, great special. And we know this year marks the special's 50th anniversary because it first debuted on CBS back in December of 1966. Anyways, as you can see, here's the spine. In the back it says, celebrate the holidays with the 50th anniversary deluxe edition of this family classic. For Brown Series, got making animation and bringing it to life. Audio commentary with animator Phil Roman and June Foray, the voice of Cindy Lou Who. Featurette, Dr. Seuss and the Grinch from Whoville to Hollywood, a rhyming chronicle of the original book in this beloved animated adaptation. Songs in the key of the Grinch, interviews with composer Albert Haig and vocalist Daryl Ravenscroft, who sings the song You're Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Who's Who in Whoville, Biography Gallery, Grinch Song Selection, go right to your favorite songs. TNT's How the Grinch Stole Christmas Special Edition with featurette hosted by the late Phil Hartman and Grinch Pencil Test. And a few weeks ago, actually marked 5 years since I saw the musical, because Dr. Seuss's they made the musical of this came to Rhode Island, and me, my dad, my sister, Neve, and Michaela, we saw it at the Providence Performing Arts Center back in November of 2011. The musical is very, very good. Anyway, I'm going to take this Blu-ray off. As you can see, this case, this is actually the 2009 Blu-ray. So we've got an Eco case, and here's the disc, which has the Grinch dressed up as Santa and Max the dog dressed up as a reindeer. Yeah. I wanted to get this special because for many years I never had like an actual copy of this this original special. Like I didn't have like on DVD or Blu-ray or VHS. I mean, I did have it on a VHS tape, but it was from a blank tape. It was a television airing back when the special aired on ABC back in, I believe, 2002. But now I don't need to watch that VHS anymore because now I have this Blu-ray. But yeah, great special. And I do also have the live-action Grinch on DVD as well. But between the live-action version and the animated version, I prefer the animated version because it's the one I'm more familiar with. Alright, the last Blu-ray is a Disney Blu-ray. I got this at Walmart in North Central Island. And this Blu-ray actually came out today. You all know what it is? Yep. This is the Blu-ray of Finding Dory. And of course, this is the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Yeah, I decided to get the this 3D Blu-ray, even though like I originally said I wasn't going to be getting any more 3D Disney Blu-rays, but I decided to get this just for the heck of it. And yeah, so it's got a nice lenticular slipcover. Anyways, you can see here's the spine. In the back, it says "Perfect, maybe an understatement." It's stated by Marcus Allen of ABC TV. For those features, we got an all-new mini short, marine life interviews, as well as the short film Piper, which is like the short film that was shown in theaters before this movie. Don't get me wrong, I do like the short film Piper, but in my opinion, I think that's probably Pixar's weakest short film. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, we also got all-new mini. Yeah, it's got the two shorts, and then also got animation and acting, a look at the art of the creating and deep, profound connection between an audience and a fish. The octopus that nearly broke Pixar, unravel the challenges and rewards of bringing to life Pixar's crankiest, most technically challenging character ever. Deep in the kelp, see how far the crew went to make Dory's world believable. Casual carpool, go along for the ride as writer and director Andrew Stanton drives the cast to work, because we know this movie was directed by Andrew Stanton. He directed the first Finding Nemo. He also directed WALL-E. What were we talking about? Showcases the complex roots Dory's story took. Creatures features. The cast share cool facts about the animals that play in the film, deleted scenes, and more. And what do I think of Finding Dory? I liked Finding Dory. I know it's got some mixed but mostly positive reception from a lot of animation and Pixar fans in general. Critics for the most part loved it, although I did have this thing saying it doesn't like live up to the other Pixar films, so it's still good. Okay, you know, I don't think this movie is perfect by any means, but I do find it very, very enjoyable. Like, I still think the first Finding Nemo is better, but this is a very good sequel, and, like, you know, it isn't an insult at all to the original film. We learn more about Dory's character, which I really, really like with her short to marine loss. The new characters are great as well, so, yeah. I'm going to take this off, and since this is a Pixar release, well, disc artwork. Yeah. Anyway, here's the 3D Blu-ray, which has Dory, Marlin, Nemo, Hank, Mr. Crush, and a couple of the other sea creatures. Here's the 2D Blu-ray with the movie, which has Marlin, Dory, Nemo, Hank, Destiny, Bailey, Crush, Mr. Ray, as well as some of the other fishes. Here's the 2D Blu-ray with the bonus features, which has Marlin, Dory, and Nemo. And here's the DVD, which has the same characters on the Blu-ray disc with the movie. Of course, we also got this Disney Movie Rewards code, and the thing is still sealed because I'm not going to show you the code. You know what? You've got the Disney Movie Club thing. Yeah. I do think, I'm going to be completely honest, as much as I enjoy the sequel, I do think this is probably I do think this is Pixar's weakest sequel, but I still think it's a good movie. There were a few flaws in there, like, I think some of the pacing, like, you know, the first beginning part is a little rush. I think from everything, and this is spoiler alerts, by the way, I think everything from the flashback of Dory, like, you know, getting to running away from her family up until the scene where her, Marlin, and Nemo go to California. I feel like that part was just a little rush. I think we could have learned more about Dory's childhood. I think we also could have done, like, could have learned more about what it was, also could have had, like, the journey to the California on the East Australian current. I think that journey could have been a little longer. Like, maybe Marlin, Dory, and Nemo could have had a few obstacles they had to go through. I might be nitpicking here, but still, it's a very good movie. I give it a solid 9 out of 10, and it's in the middle of my best to worst Pixar movies list. And I saw this movie in theaters twice back in June. The first time was on its opening night, June 17th. I saw it with my sister Bridget and her boyfriend Mike, because my sister Bridget, the first Finding Nemo was her favorite Pixar movie. And we saw it in 3D that opening night. It was after the 8th grade dance, because I had gotten out of school that day. So after the 8th grade dance at like 9:15, we went and saw a late showing of it. And the second time I saw it was in 2D a week later. I saw it with my best friend Luke. And both times we're at the Showcase Cinemas movie theater in Warwick Island. Me and Luke, we're big Pixar fans, so whenever a new Pixar movie came out in theaters, me and him would always see it, and I think that's going to be tradition. I think now whenever a new Pixar movie comes to theaters, me and him are going to go see it together. That's usually what we would. Yeah, if you haven't seen Finding Dory, I definitely recommend it. It is one of 2016's best movies, although it's not my number one favorite movie of 2016. It's my second favorite animated 2016 movie, only behind Zootopia, because Zootopia is currently my favorite 2016 movie, though. But anyway, there you go. That's my DVD and Blu-ray update for November 15, 2016. I will see you all for my next video coming soon.